Sanju Samson is a swashbuckling Indian batsman that has played some scintillating innings in the white ball format, elegant, classy and at times brutal. Samson has been on the fringes of the national side for the past few years. With the recent retirements of Kohli and Sharma in T20s, he's now primed to cement a spot in the Indian side. Here we'll be analysing his batting style and technique. When facing the fast bowlers, Samson, like most modern day batsmen, sets up with an open stance. He has a very simple approach when playing off the front foot and back foot. Just before the ball is released, he has a small press onto the front foot, and from this position he simply moves forward or back depending on the line and length. On this occasion he elegantly drives the ball on the up. In this second example we can see how Samson uses the same simplistic approach against the short ball. There's a small front foot press from the open stance, and on this occasion he shifts his weight on the back foot as he rotates and pulls the ball. When driving to the offside, Samson has small compact movements towards the ball. In this first example, as he spots the full length, he moves onto the front foot and gets low on the drive by utilising the bend of the back leg. Throughout our review of Samson's technique, we'll see how the back leg is important for Samson when executing his shots. As the shot is executed, we can see the stable base with a strong bend of the knees on both the front and back leg, which allows him to get low on the ball and generate momentum into the shot. The head, bat and body position are pointing in the general direction he wants to hit the ball. When driving through the offside, Samson uses his top hand to control and manipulate the ball into the gaps. As we can see here, he has an excellent high elbow, indicating the use of the top hand, and we can also see how he's opened the bat face to hit the gap. Another point to note is how Samson does not have a big stride out to the ball, and that the movement is compact and minimal. The front foot's on the crease line, and it's the bend of the knees that allows him to get momentum and control into the shot. In this next example, we see the head, bat and body position are pointing in the direction he wants to hit the ball. He once again has an excellent high elbow which highlights the control of the top hand. The movement is compact and minimal, with the bend of the knees allowing him balance and weight into the shot. The compact movement allows him to play the ball under his eyes. Samson's minimal movement and compact nature of his shots allows him to drive the ball down the ground with ease. From his front foot press position, he has a small and compact movement as he walks into the straight drive. The beauty about this shot is how he allows the ball to come onto the bat, and as we can see, he strikes the ball under his eyes with the bat and hands aligned perfectly. Samson has a high elbow which shows how he controls the shot with the top hand, allowing him to hit the ball with a straight bat. As the bowler enters their delivery stride, Samson lifts the bat up outside the line of his head position, with the bat pointing towards the wicketkeeper. As he picks the length, the bat then comes down the line of his head position. It's important to note that the bat swing for when the ball is full comes through under his eyes. When the ball is short, the bat swing is outside the line of his head position, which indicates he's looking to extend his arms through from high to low. Samson is a dominant player of the short ball. Using his minimal and compact movement on the crease, he simply transfers his weight to pull the ball with class. In this first example, Samson has a small press onto the front foot, which we highlighted earlier. As he picks the length, he gets his hands into a high position which will allow him to get over the height of the ball. Just like when he's driving on the front foot, the key feature of the shot is the bend of the back leg. As he shapes into the shot, he transfers the weight onto the back leg and bends the back leg. What this allows him to do is to pivot and rotate his hips through to allow his hands to come through the shot. The secret to his success are the high hands and the use of the back leg. Samson will on occasion change his position on the crease and move back and across if he's looking to target the gaps in the white ball format. Samson is an accomplished player of spin. The inside cover drive is one of his signature shots. Before the ball is bowled, he sets up with a slightly open stance. As the bowler is in their delivery stride, he has a small press onto the front foot and he's standing on the line of middle. Just before the ball pitches, he clears his front foot to open up into the power hit position. As he moves into the shot, he collapses his back leg slightly to allow his hips to open up the hit to the offside. Maintaining a still head position throughout, he times the ball for 6. The three key areas are, in this shot, are his power hit positioning, the slight collapse of the back leg to allow his hips to open up, and the high back lift to swing through. In addition to his inside out cover drive from the crease, Samson also has the ability to use his feet to execute the inside out drive. In this example, he moves across his stumps. As the bowler is in their delivery stride, he has a small press onto the front foot. Just before the ball is released, he begins to move down the pitch with his front foot looking to come down the line of middle. From here, his back foot skips outside leg, which in turn allows him to open up his front leg into the power hit position. Again, he uses a slight bend of the back leg to allow him to open his hips to hit through the offside. With Samson's ability to hit the offside using his feet or from the crease, he's able to disrupt the spinner's length. As a result, this opens up opportunities to target the short ball. Samson is brutal against the short ball from the spinner. In this first example, he has a small press onto the front foot. As he spots the short ball, he clears his front foot and pulls the ball off the back foot. The key to his pull shot off the spinners is the initial bend of the back leg, which allows him to rotate his hips through the shot.